Hello. Fingers crossed this is going live on my YouTube channel. I'm just trying a couple of settings. Yep, there we go. There we go. Voicing stuff live. I'm just about to copy this over. And hello. There we go. There's me. There's me talking in the background. Let me just stop that there. Marvellous. Okay, and I'm just going to copy this over here and paste into my section here. I am now live doing voiceovers and stuff. Join me for the next 90 mins. There we go. Marvellous. I will just push next on there and post that to my Facebook page just in case there's any Facebook peeps that would like to watch at the same time. So basically, this is what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully in my chat down the side of my column, in fact, I might actually move that column over here so I can see it properly. There we go. So fingers crossed I'll be able to see the chat that goes off in my side column. So I've got a load of links on my YouTube channel. So there's shout out link, there's a Drive voiceover link, and there's also another link which is a mixed and mastered sweeper or DJ drop or whatever it is that you want me to do. And I will do that for those small little prices. I think it's like £3 for a shout out. So if you don't quite screen grab it, you can watch back the live feed and screen grab it for your own personal use. Alternatively, if you'd like the dry liners doing, if you bob me your email, I'll pop over the dry voiceover for you. And as well as that, I can do a mixed live session for you right here, right now. So just join us in the chat. Fingers crossed the chat is going to work. I've just selected top chat, but there we go. All live messages will be in this chat dome that I've got down to the side of me. So if you're watching this on playback, obviously you're not going to be able to chat right now, but if you're watching this back, by the way, and you fancy getting in touch with me, just email me via the website and I'll happily do your voiceovers whatsoever. Now is the season, by the way, and I said that correctly, by the way, now is the season for Santa drops and Santa IDs as well. So if you want me to do one of those, then I'll happily do that for you, no problem at all. As I say, just drop me a tip with my PayPal links and I shall do that for you, not a problem. So I'm just going to quickly check on my YouTube channel that there's not some chat going off that I'm completely unaware of. I will mute myself just in case I come through on my desk in front of me at the moment. So I'm just going to quickly check my channel out there. View your channel. Marvellous. Okay, and I'm going to click on the live there. And one person's watching right now. The live chat. Open the panel. Close that there. Oh, no. Okay. So what's happening? Start a Q&A. No, I don't want to start a Q&A, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to mute myself because that's very annoying. Not that I'm very annoying, but that's just very annoying with that coming back to me. So I will start the chat off. I can't even type hi. We are live. Okay. A little bit nervous about this, but, I'll get over it. And I'll put a little emoji into the chat there, just a normal emoji. Oh yeah, where's my smiley people gone? There's a lot of emojis going off. There we go. Marvellous. Okay, right, so as I say, we're live. We're not live on Facebook, but I've shared that onto my Facebook post. So if you'd like to join in with that from Facebook, or perhaps you've just joined us from Facebook, that's great. 2 people are watching us now in the live stream, so I'm not completely alone, which is quite nice. So if you are there, do join in the chat. The chat is available for you to... there we go. So I'm now in the chat room, so I can see on my broadcasting section that I am live in the chat room there. So a couple of people watching this right now. So if you want a voiceover, you want to shout out, just let me know. Drop us a PayPal link and I'll just do you a quick voiceover. As I say, for shout outs, it's £3, £5, or is it £2? I don't know. Anyway, whichever I've set it for. Just follow the links in my channel settings and you'll be able to see them straight away. They're just down below. They're also in my description as well. So if you fancy doing that, then all you need to do is check that out. Right, so having a quick look at the chat room, we've got 2 people still watching. If you're watching right now, hello to you. I'm the voiceover dude. The channel was actually called Radio Gaga, but I have just left broadcasting for a while. So my final broadcast day was the 29th of September. And from then on, I've been doing TikTok broadcasting for the Dustpan and Brush store. So I've been presenting, it's a bit like QVC, Bid Up TV, Price Drop TV, that kind of thing, shopping channel kind of stuff. I've been doing that for 3 hours each morning, Monday through Friday from the studios, and I'm loving it. And there's a fantastic audience, a really great audience. So I'm loving that part of life. Do I miss radio broadcasting? Yeah, I'm missing radio broadcasting. Really am. But you know, never say never, as James Bond once said. So I may be going back to it, but currently I'm enjoying doing my voiceover. I'm enjoying doing my production and commercials and everything that I do on a daily basis as well as a voiceover actor. I like to use the terminology voice actor because I do like to act and perform, darling. So as I say, if you want me to say anything, any DJ drops, shout outs, character drops, that kind of thing, just follow the PayPal links down below and let me know, and I will voice it within the realms of this live session. As I say, I've got 2 people that are currently watching at the moment, so thank you to those people that are currently watching. If you want to drop us just a little hello in the chat, I'm not going to charge to have a chat with us, so if you want to do that, then just pop that into the chat and we'll do a voiceover session. I can do drop-ins, I can do shout-outs, channel voiceovers for your gaming, etc. So if you want me to do that, I'll happily do that, not a problem. Shout-outs work where you just screen grab. That's all you're going to do is just screen grab the DJ drops. If you want dry liners up to 15 words, I can do those for £5, and I will message you if you send us your email, I'll message you the dry line. I'll record it in quality over at this end and email that to you. And if you want me to create you a DJ drop with SFX or music, I can do that as well in the background and whilst we're live as well. So whilst we're doing this live feed, I will do that as well. And do it in front of your very ears. I'll change the settings on my desk and I'll make sure you can hear that and how the process goes. I won't be able to show you the screen, unfortunately, because my camera, I'm using my iPhone 15 as a camera, so I can't quite turn it around because the cable isn't long enough. It's only long enough to get my mug on the screen. If you are watching this on playback, by the way, and you fancy any voiceovers, then please do get in touch with me. I'll happily do that, not a problem. As I say, I have changed the name of the YouTube channel, mainly because I have, for the moment, I have stopped doing radio broadcasting. To be honest, it wasn't an easy choice to stop radio broadcasting because, you know, it is in your blood. And I am like a stick of Blackpool rock, you know, you cut me in half and then all of a sudden I'll bleed radio. So it wasn't an easy choice to do. And I've been on the radio since 1991. Every single day of my life, I've been on the radio since 1991. And that's a long time. There's a lot of things to talk about, you know, a lot of things to think about. And it gets tiring. It really does get tiring. And as I say, since you've been doing it every single day of your life, and I truly mean that, every single day of my life, I have been doing radio in one way, shape or form, whether it's recorded broadcasts or whether it's live radio broadcasts, whatever it is. it is quite a tiring thing. So, yeah, I'm taking a break, but I'm not taking a break from voiceover and doing microphone work, etc., and still doing my my TikTok broadcasting that I'm doing every single day, Monday through Friday. If you want to check it out, it's Dustpan and Brush Store. It's on TikTok, on the TikTok shop. So do give us a follow on that one, which would be quite good. In the meantime, I'm having a look on here. I've got a couple of people that are watching the live feed right now. So if you'd like to drop us just a message, a quick message in the chat, just see how we're doing or how you're doing as well. Be really nice to know. So the chat is open. I don't think it's set to private. As I say, I've got a couple of people watching us right now on the stream, which we started about 10 minutes ago. I'm using brand new parts of my OBS broadcasting suite that I've not actually had a fettle with recently, but we seem to have a very strong connection. I'm using my iPhone to broadcast with, and I'm rigging my microphone through my desk, and it seems to be quite a decent setup. It's actually quite a nice quality broadcast. What system am I using with the so I've got my phone camera plugged into my computer via a wire, and then that is going through Camo Studio. So that Camo Studio then goes through to there, and then that is selected through my OBS, and that's connected to my YouTube account, and I'm able to broadcast. So it's all very, it's all very good, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. I really am. I think it's quite a good little setup that we've got here, and I trialed out Twitch a couple of days ago, my first ever Twitch that I did, and I think I'd yet again 2 people on that one as well, but I was pretty much hoping that because of the 901 subscribers that I've got. By the way, if you've not subscribed and you're watching this, maybe you're watching it on playback, or perhaps you're watching it right now, you've not yet subscribed to the channel, then please do so. That'd be really, really fantastic if you could do that. And I keep doing my throat. I'm actually singing tomorrow at Castle Howard, which is I'm really looking forward to it. I've been publicising it, and I'm going to be out and about in the grounds of Castle Howard singing Christmas songs. And I've been fighting off a little bit of illness that we've had in the family for the past couple of weeks, to be honest. There's a lot of lurgy going around, and my throat has been a little bit, when you've got that little bit at the back of your throat, you're trying to get rid of it all the time. It seems to be still there, but do you know what? I blasted out a song in the car the other day. The most wonderful time of the year. It's still there. The bass is there, which is quite good. I'm seeing a lot of people watching the stream. It jumped up to around about 10, and it's jumped back down to about 2. So I don't know what's going off here. If you are watching us right now, the chat is open, so I can chat back to you in the live chat, or you can just drop us a message. I say it doesn't cost you anything to just chat to me in the room. I'm not charging for chat, but if you want voiceovers doing, then I will charge for that. But literally nominal fees for shout outs and for dry liners. And if you want me to do a live sweeper for you and produce a live sweeper, then just drop me in the PayPal links. Specifically, I've done those. Although that said, the description of this video doesn't have the PayPal links in them, but my links on the Voiceover Dude website, it's not website, the Voiceover Dude channel, the YouTube channel do. So if you just go to my actual channel, my live shout outs, live 15-word dry line and live word SFX mix and mastered are there in my PayPal link. So again, just drop us a PayPal link, let us know, and I'll voice your shizzle for you. As I say, the live chat is currently open as well, so if you want to drop us there's one person watching right now. I presume that's me that's watching this right now. If you're watching this on playback, hello to you. Where were you when I did my live? So I've pasted it onto my my social media. I might just post this onto my community board on YouTube. How do I do that again? My lifetime. Oh, studio. Go to home. I think it's on there. No, create a post. There we go. That's it. Okay, so just going to create a quick post. There we go, and paste that there and say I am live right now. Can't spell. Well, actually, I can. I just need my glasses on because I can't see shizzle. I am live right now for a voiceover or two, or even a mixed ID. There we go. Join in on the fun. There we go. I'm just going to post that to my community. There we go. I don't actually know of anyone that is actually doing this kind of thing that I'm actually doing right now. Hello to Stephen Palmer. Hi, Stephen. How you doing, matey? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us in the chat. Really appreciate it. Let me just key down here. My chat doesn't seem to be working in here, so I'm going to go back to my YouTube channel and click on there and join the feed that way, and probably join in the chat that way as well, because that chat feed is just not quite working at the moment, but I do believe that my chat is going to work on there. There we go. Yeah, so Stephen Palmer's just joined us. So hello, Stephen. Hope you're doing all right. What are you up to, by the way, this weekend? Let me know. What are you up to this weekend in 3 words? 3-word weekend. Voicing stuff live. That's me. What about you, Stephen? Let us know. We've got 4 people now watching on the stream. It's picking up now. It's picking up slightly. What are you up to this weekend in 4 words? I'm not going to charge you for that, by the way, Stephen. I'm only charging for voiceovers and shout-outs and live imaging that we're going to do on the feed for the next hour and 15 minutes. Then I'm off to the cinema. I'm going to go watch The Running Man with Glenn Powell. And did you know that Glenn Powell's stunts were all coordinated by none other than Tom Cruise of Mission Impossible fame? So, you know, it does all his own stunts. And Glenn Powell is from Twisters and other things as well. So, Stephen, hello to you. Thanks for watching, matey. As I say, if you've got anything to talk about, just pop it into the chat down below. And what are you doing this weekend in 3 words? 3-word weekend. Let me know in 3 words what you're up to. Running Man this afternoon. Or is it Running Man? Just Running Man? Cinema this afternoon. There we go. You've done me drops before. Still playing. Fantastic. Yes, absolutely, Stephen. Do you know, the majority of my subs, I reckon, to the voiceover dude are frequent users of my voice and voiceovers and production as well. Stephen, thank you for your kind support. Really appreciate it. If you are watching right now and you've not joined the chat, join the chat. Go on, it's free of charge. It's all good stuff. I want to know what you're up to this weekend in 3 words. So let me know what you're up to this weekend in 3 words. Just pop that into the chat. Why have I changed the name of the channel? Because it was Radio Gaga. You can still see loads of different radio videos in my my channel. I quit radio just for a short while. You know, I could be back soon. You never know. You know, just I'll see where life takes me. But for the moment, final radio broadcast was on the 29th of September. It was on Y1 Radio. You can see, and again, a shed load of videos in my channel that I've done over the past at Y1 Radio. Y1 Radio is my baby, my child that I created along with a bunch of friends back in 2017 after the demise of Vale Radio. And And before that, I've been in radio all up and down the country, across the globe. Various different radio stations such as Oman at High 95 FM. I've been on Spanish radio, Fresh Radio in Benidorm, and Sunshine FM in Torrevieja, and all over, really. Been at the BBC, been at the Dark Side, the Broken Biscuit Company, been at ILR, local commercial radio, community radio, and I still fly the flag for hospital radio. I think they do a sterling job, an amazing job looking after the patients and keeping the staff entertained as well. And although hospital radio is a kind of is a dying breed, it's also a very reinventing breed of radio station, and they're constantly reinventing themselves, and they do a stunning job. And do you know what? I wouldn't be in radio today and voiceover if it wasn't for hospital radio. So I owe a heck of a lot to hospital radio. I really do. And met some amazing people in my time at hospital radio, and I will never ever forget that. So whatever you're doing, however you're watching us, perhaps you're watching us on the big screen, or perhaps you're watching us on your phone, don't shy away from having a chat with us in the chat room. Stephen Palmer, I did hospital radio for 8 years. Yeah. Some good times, some great times doing hospital radio. Still got a load of friends. I still do hospital radio voiceovers, Hillingdon Hospital Radio. I do Harrogate Hospital Radio on a regular basis. I do... oh, blimey, who else do I do for hospital radio? Hillingdon. Harrogate Hospital Radio. York Hospital Radio. Sorry. If anyone's watching from York Hospital Radio right now, he's not mentioned us yet, It's hello to you, and hello to a big batch of other people as well that from hospital radio backgrounds. Community radio, of course, do a sterling job. They do an ultimately brilliant job, and yet again, I do a load of voiceovers for community radio, LCRFM being one of them. I do Basingstoke Community Radio, also do other local radios. Big shout out to Maritime Radio. Hello to you. Hello to XLR. Honestly, I've got so many. KL1 Radio. Hello to everyone, really, from that background of local and community radio. Yet again, you all do a brilliant job. So keep up the fantastic work. You are doing amazing. Any questions whatsoever you've got for me, please let me know in the live chat. As I say, I'm going to be here till around about just before 1 o'clock this afternoon. So wherever you're watching as well, let us know wherever you're watching or wherever you're streaming this from. That'd be cool to know. Just drop us a line in the chat. If you would like a drop-in, a DJ drop, a liner, a sweeper, you want me to produce something, I will do that live on the stream. I did that on Twitch a couple of days ago. Really enjoyed doing that, actually. I did a couple of sweepers for a client of mine. It was Embrace Radio, and I did that on Twitch, and it was well received. It was really, really well received. Did a couple of impressions and voiceovers while I was there as well. So yet again, if you want me to do those live in this session right now, then please do drop me a PayPal link, just a short little donation, and I'll happily do that for you, and I will deliver your products. If it's a shout-out, I'll just do a shout-out and you can screen grab it. But if it's a dry liner or it's a mix sweeper, I will do that and produce it, and I will email that through to you as well. So no problems with that. Yet again, do feel free to share the feed, share the love on this one as well, get people watching it. And if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, please do give us a thumbs up to the video and subscribe to us, and push that notifications bell as well from when I'm doing. I'll be giving more of these live sessions and more of these feeds as we move along as well, just because it's going to help the channel grow. I hold my hands up. I did neglect my channel I didn't fall out of love with it or anything like that, but I suppose it was all manner of a culmination of different items and different things that I just didn't have the time to do and produce my videos. I've got a lot of projects that I'm on the go at the moment, so a lot of background projects. I'm doing my singing as well as my voiceover. I'm doing my TikTok studio. I'm just all sorts of stuff. So, and you find that, you know, life just takes over, and I found myself not really doing the things that I really wanted to do with the channel. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to not rip it up and start again. Rip it up and start again. But I just thought, you know what? I'm going to reinvent the channel. Therefore, that's why I've called it the Voiceover Dude. So it's a culmination of absolutely everything. So voiceovers and production and radio in that, but mainly voiceover to just concentrate on that as well. With voiceover as well, I was doing a project for a company called Gen Pop Interactive in New York, and I was the voice for a computer game they were doing called Slime Core, and it was a battle royale kind of game mixed with fashion and K-pop, and it was just brilliant, and all the team working on it were just amazing. They were so nice, and I did a lot of voiceovers for that game. I was the voice of the computer, voice of the training program, voice of the radio station, all different character design, and it was amazing. It really was. And then they just couldn't secure the money, and unfortunately it had to fold, and there was around about 20 to 30 people that are currently out of jobs now at Gen Pop, and every single one of them are amazing at what they do. All the devs working behind the scenes, all the programmers, all the artists, the artistry peeps, all the key grips, and everyone in the background, they just do a sterling job, and they're all looking right now. So if you're a gamer or you're a gaming dev and you're working on a project right now, please reach out to them on LinkedIn, because it would do them. The Scott Tester was the main guy of it all, and yet again he's looking around. So yet again, if you could help out with anything like that, if you're watching this back, check out LinkedIn. Check out Gen Pop Interactive and help the guys out. You would be doing them an absolute great honour of getting them on board, because honestly, the graphics were amazing. It really was. I mean, I've been a gamer since 12, 13. Fallen out of love slightly with it, and then it's passed through my genes into my son, and he's a big gamer now. So is my daughter. I mean, they game, but they do things like Roblox and Minecraft and things like that. I say Roblox, but mainly it's the Minecraft angle. But yeah, they're fantastic at what they do. But as I say, if you are in the realms of game dev or gaming channels and you want to reach out to those guys, then please do. You can find them, as I say, on LinkedIn. Just search for Gen Pop Interactive, and you'll find them there. So that's what I do, and that's, it's just something that I want to get into. It's something all my life I wanted to get into, is cartoon characters, gaming. And I had a taste of that, a big taste of that, back in 2004 when I went down to Milton Keynes to a studio, and I voiced a character called Max. He was a 25-year-old computer for a game called Psychotoxic. And then they liked me so much of doing that voiceover for the character in that game, they decided they would get me to do another couple of voiceovers. So they got me to do Dr. Lindstrom, they got me to do a dying scientist, they got me to do an FBI agent, they got me to do the Lord Mayor of New York City. And I ended up voicing around about 5 or 6 different characters for that game. Now, that game was a very difficult game to play, and people really hated it. They absolutely detested the game. But now it's become something of a cult phenomenon, and people they're desperate to play the game just because how hard it is to play. So if you want to have a go of it, it's called Psychotoxic, and it's a third-person game, but it's also a shoot-'em-up, and it's not a shoot-'em-up. It's a gameplay, and it's a theory, and it's a story game. It's honestly, it's full of it all. But as I say, it's become an absolute cult classic. I also voiced one of the Moomin characters, Snark, in the Moomins back in 2005. That was quite good. I really enjoyed doing that. And just ever since then, I've just been interested in using my voice to do different characters for different productions and promotions. I've been a sports commentator in the Nike commercial for the Women's World Cup that got played at the Super Bowl. Amazing. I've been the voice of Jägermeister, yet again, did a sports commentator on that one. I've been the voice... still am actually the voice of Amazon help videos. So if you ever get stuck with billing or shipping or anything like that, click on those videos. That's me doing those videos for you there. I've been the voice of Nestle. I've been the voice of Great Movies TV, Sony TV as well. So yeah, my career was in a quiet place as well. So 2 words: total devastation. News reporter. That's quite a nice little claim to fame. So yeah, I've done absolutely everything and anything you can probably think of. Stephen, hello to you. Is this chat working in my OBS? Let's have a quick look. Oh yes, there we go. Trying to think of a character for you to record, please. I'll do everything and anything really. Let me just. You don't have to pay for it, Stephen. So hang on 1 second. So I'll do Shaggy and Scooby Doo. I did it this week at TikTok. So. Like, Scoops, better get out of here. I think we better move. And Scooby would be something like, me too. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Peter Griffin. Stephen Palmer is on the line right now. Stephen Palmer. Peter Griffin from Family Guy here. How you doing? Stewie from Family Guy as well. Hello, Stephen Palmer. How are you? Hope you're having a great day and a great weekend. Brian from Family Guy as well. He's kind of suave and sophisticated. Drinks cocktails on his doggy breaks. Doesn't go for doggy walks, though. Dr. Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb. You probably know that. You probably don't indeed. But Dr. Doofenshmirtz is here. And I want to create a Stephen Palmer and Nadia to take over the whole tri-state area. To make sure there's no other Stephen Palmers at all. What we got? Homer Simpson. To start, push the any key. Where's the any key on this keyboard? Oh, do you know what? I love doing characters though. So character design. So coming up with my own characters rather than impressions. I mean, I do like doing impressions. I do like imitating, but I do find it easier to come up with characters by my own creed. So I would probably say something like, I once had a super sleuth called Dangerous Dick. Sorry. Dick Dangerous. And he was kind of a camp detective with his sidekick, Kissy Ringer. There we go. They're great. Thank you, Stephen. I really appreciate it. Can you do Del Boy, Chris? My radio name's Steve Palmer. I can only do literally the end bit of Del Boy, which is, you plonker, Stephen Palmer. That's probably about it. This time we were millionaires, Stephen Palmer. You know, that kind of thing. So there we go, Stephen. Thank you very much indeed. Keep your chat coming. If you're watching the live stream back and you want to use my services, then please do so. Drop us an email via my website, which is chrismarsdenvo.com. So that's chrismarsdenvo.com. And I'll happily do you liner, sweeper, and ID. Father Christmas, of course, is on the horizon. We're on the 15th of November. So that means we are in the season of goodwill to all men. So if you fancy a Santa ID,
Ho, 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 ho. Yes, a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to Stephen Palmer, who's currently watching and joining in with my Custom IDs live stream. Ho, ho, ho! So, yeah, any voices you want me to do, I'll happily do those whatsoever. But it'd be quite nice for a little PayPal link. But anyway, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. But as I say, if you're watching this back, then please do so. Drop me a PayPal payment. So shout outs to £3, dryliners are £5, they're up to 15 words, and £5 for a mixed ID. So no, is it? No, it's no £5. It's 10 quid for a mixed ID. I don't know. Do you know what? I've completely lost myself. All my links are on my channel homepage. So if you want to click on the channel homepage, links at the top, and it says shout outs, 15-word dry line, and a 15-word SFX. You just click on that link. It takes you straight through to my PayPal zone, and I'm just checking that out right now to see if it actually works. Does this work? Let's have a quick look. Taking its time. PayPal.com. And is it going to my section here? Yes, it is. Yeah, 10 quid for a mixed SFX line of up to 15 words. If you're going to do that, by the way, just drop me your email and I'll be able to mix it on this live feed for you right now. Let's have a quick look on here. And do we have any liners coming in? I've got a couple of messages coming through, but not on the live chat, it may seem. Let's have a quick look at these. 1 second. It's a little bit sluggish at the moment, my computer, for some reason. So if it's a bit laggy, I'm very sorry about that, but it doesn't say that it's laggy. It looks like it's coming through straight away. Okay. Let me just click on there, get rid of that. Brilliant stuff. Right, I know the other day Les Adam was after a couple of Christmas IDs, but I don't think Les is online right now. If you're online right now and you fancy me doing a live drop-in, then please do let me know in the chat, which is down the side. I've got 2 chats open at the moment, and they seem to be working. Stephen Palmer's doing a lot of typing, which is great. Thank you so much indeed. Let me have a quick look to see how many are watching. I can't see that on the OBS channel, but I can certainly see on here. We've got 3 people currently watching, which is quite nice. So if you want to drop us a quick hi in the chat, it's not going to cost you anything, by the way. So if you want to drop us a quick hi, just like Stephen did, then please be my guest as well. I'm at 901 subscribers. I picked up another subscriber this morning, which is fabulous. So thank you so much indeed for you subscribing. I think it was something like Global TV or Global something TV or something. Anyway, so thank you very much indeed. Based in Mallorca, I do believe. So hello to you. Wherever you're based, wherever you're watching, just drop us a quick message in the chat. If you want me to do a live voiceover for you, I'm itching to do a live voiceover and a live editing session as well. I mean, and the time is ticking by. I mean, I've got 54 minutes left of this live stream, and I'm so itching to do a voiceover and a sweeper for somebody, but I just need an order to come through to allow me to do that. As I say, I've got some Christmas orders hopefully coming through, but they've not come through as of yet. Just going to quickly check my spam, because sometimes it can go in there. No, you're not Netflix. How do I know? Because you've come up with some strange Gmail address. There we go. So yeah, let me know in the chat if you want me to do a voiceover, DJ drop, shout out. Shout outs are just £3, and you can screen grab those. Alternatively, you can do your dry line of up to 15 words for a £5, or a mixed ID for 10 quid, and you'll see and hear me do that live on this voiceover feed. Now, this is not the only one I'm doing. Hopefully, this will be many of my Saturday surgeries that I'm going to be doing. So I just can't guarantee the time because, life gets in the way. But if you're watching this on playback and you want to get your orders in for next time that I do it, then please do be my guest. Just drop us an email message via my website, which is chrismarsdenvo.com, and I'll happily do that. As I say, DJ drops, hype promos, station imaging, I do commercial reads, narration, YouTube channel branding, anything like that. I'll do that. Just drop me a PayPal link and I will do that. Not a problem. Or PayPal donation, I should say, not a PayPal link, because I've got PayPal links. You just drop me a donation. So that's quite cool. So yeah, if you can do that, that'd be fabulous. Share the feed if you can. Share the love of this. I'm going to do that again on here. Just copy that over and paste this. I understand that not everybody necessarily at 8 minutes past 12 will be on social media or watching YouTube right now, but I'm literally just going to type in here, fancy joining me for a live voiceover session, then click on the link. I'm here waiting. Okay, let me just copy that over. I'm going to pop that onto my voiceovers channel as well on Facebook. Stephen Palmer, there you go. Hello to you. I knew there was something coming through. It's just a little bit laggy this morning for some reason. It's my computer. I've done all my updates as well that it wanted me to do them. Let me just highlight this as well. Just comment in there and highlight. To top fans. Why is it not doing top fans? Can I do followers? Oh, I can. I can do at followers here, which is fantastic. Lovely. I'll just do that there. And let me then swap over to my Chris Marsden voiceovers profile and stick it on there as well. And at my followers there. Notice I can't do at followers on the Facebook app, but I can always do it online, which is a bit odd. A bit weird, isn't it? Let me just quickly pop that onto there. And can I at followers there? Yes, I can. You see, I can do it online, but I can't do it on the app. There must be an app setting that disallows that from happening. That's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. Okay, so that's done. That's set there. Fantastic. Let's have a look at this email then from Steve. Just been on your live chat. Could you record in Santa's voice non-stop Christmas tunes with Steve Palmer? Absolutely. Not a problem, Stephen. I'm going to set it to record over here at this end. And do you want it mixed? If you want it mixed, I'll do a mixed one for you as well. With some sleigh bells and stuff in the background. So here we go, Stephen. Stand by. I'm just going to put my headphones on for this. Father Christmas, here we go. Turn that down a bit. 1 2 1 2 1 2 2 2 2 2. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho! Non-stop Christmas tunes with Steve Palmer. And I'll do a reverse though. Ho 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 ho! You're listening to non-stop Christmas tunes with Steve Palmer. Ho ho ho! Okay, right. So I prefer the second one, Stephen. So I'm going to just quickly edit that down. I'm going to swap over my audio channels now so you can hear, apart from me speaking, you're also going to hear so I'm just going to pop my microphone back up there. You'll be able to hear the mix down, which is that. I'm going to stick a little bit of echo on there, tiny bit of reverb, natural reverb, not too much, but just so much you can hear me. There we go. And then I'm just going to highlight that. You're listening to non-stop Christmas tunes with Steve Palmer. Okay, and then I'm gonna I'm going to save that. So I'm going to give Steve a... Sorry, Stephen. I don't mind me calling you Steve, but anyway, for Stephen Palmer, I will just create a dry version. So this is Stephen SP Santa Dry. Okay, and then I'm going to mix this down now into my mixing suite, and I'll master this as well for you, Stephen. I'm just going to quickly select my Christmas imaging folder, and up pops my Christmas imaging folder, and I want my Magical Christmas and my sleigh bells as well, and so I'm going to pop those in there, and then have that magical bit at the end. Not too loud on those sleigh bells, but I want those to continue.
Christmas tunes with Steve Palmer. Ho, ho, ho!
There you go. So I'm going to mix those down, and then I'm going to master that now. So I'm going to save that to my desktop. SP Santa Mixed. Okay, click on there, and then open up my mastering suite, and then I'm going to master that now, just to make it more crystalline, and it makes it sound a bit more special when you're playing it between your songs. So you can get a dry version and a mixed version for that, Stephen. So stand by, my mastering suite is just opening. As I say, it's a little bit laggy at the moment. If you want a dry liner like Stephen, or you want a mix sweeper like Stephen, or a shout out, let me know in the PayPal links down below. Just click as a PayPal payment donation, and I'll do my best for you and make it all happen. As I say, my system is now initializing the required components for me to do my mastering, checking recovery files, delete them, I don't need those. Right, here we go. I'm going to open up your file now, Steve, and I can't see anything in the chat at the moment because I'm not looking at it, so do forgive me if you're currently watching it or you're saying something in the chat. I will get to you ASAP. A mixed version here. There we go, and I'm going to run that through my mastering isotope suite. Now I'm going to give it a broadcast feel, and then I'm going to run it through my classical master, and then this is what it sounds like.
You're listening to non-stop Christmas tunes with Steve Palmer. Ho, ho, ho!
There we go, that's Father Christmas incarnate. Okay, so let me just save that, and I'll bob those back to Stephen right now. So I'll reply to that email you just sent me, Stephen. So I will just hit respond on there. It's a little bit laggy, this email I've got. Attach Stephen Palmer, and I'll send those to you right now. Come on, pull your finger out, computer. SP. It says SPP. I don't know why it says SPP. I've got a sticky keyboard, Stephen, so please just forget how it says SPP. But anyway, it's you. Stephen Palmer. Here you go, matey moo. There we go. Chris Kiss. There we go. As I said, I've got a sticky keyboard, so that was Chris. Send. There you go, Stephen. The sweepers and imaging are with you, and that's how it happens. How cool is that? How cool is that? So I've literally done a live voiceover session and mixed and mastered and sent back to Stephen Palmer. That is great. Right, Stephen Palmer, there we go. Comment on the link you shared. There we go. I'm watching, and there we go. Emailed you. Thank you so much indeed. Let me just like that. Brilliant. Right, if you want me to do anything like Stephen has asked me to, then I will do that, not a problem. Just let me know in the chat column down below. Let me just have a quick look at my emails coming through here. Excuse me. As I say, my system's a little bit laggy this morning because I'm asking a lot of it. In fact, I've asked Father Christmas for a new computer. Fingers crossed he will deliver it underneath the Christmas tree this year. And I think Father Christmas might be watching at this very moment in time. So hello to you if you are indeed watching. Right, let's have a quick look. We've been on the air for 49 minutes. 49 minutes already, which is fantastic. And time is certainly flying by. I enjoyed that. I really do enjoy. I enjoy my production. I think I don't find it a chore to do production. I do not find it a chore to do voiceovers. I absolutely thrive on using God's gift, so I love using this, and I get really upset and uptight when let me just change my settings on here. I can just hear a little bit of feedback coming through on there. Change the settings back. There we go. I get upset and annoyed with myself when my voice gets croaky or I get a cold, and this goes across the board of all voiceover. They hate it. They do with a passion, because this is your tool. This is your tool. If you're a footballer, you break your leg, what's the first thing you do? You recuperate, you sit down, you do very little, and you can't play football. And that's what you do best if you're a footballer. It's the same with voiceover. This here is your job. This is your living. This is how you earn a living. And when it goes down the pan, it really upsets you. It really does. Let's have a quick look down here. Let me just click on there and click all of those marked as red. There we go. So this is brilliant. Thanks a lot. Where's the PayPal link? Okay, well, it's on my... do you know what? If you're going to watch... Go. If you're still watching, Stephen, I'm going to pop the PayPal link in the chat. How about that? Let me just go to my settings on the VO Dude on my channel. As I say, it's a little bit laggy today for some reason. I've been doing all the updates that he wants me to. So, Stephen, because you're such a great sport, I'm just going to copy the £5 dry link, because you didn't ask for me to mix it down. I mixed it down. You didn't ask me to, so I'm just going to pop you the dry liner link. All right, so let me just do that for you right now. I'll stick that into the chat. When it loads up, there we go, into the chat. Click on there and click send, and that is my PayPal link in the chat for you right now. Is that going to send? Oh, no, I've gone over. Oh, I thought it was a quick link that it sends, but it goes all a bit bizarre. That's not the link. That's like lots and lots of letters and lines. That's not the link at all. Let me click on the link again. There we go. That's the link. Now allow me. There you go. There we go. The link is in the chat, Stephen. I'll also email it back to you as well. But it's just a very quick method of just clicking on it and just making a payment. So that's why I'm doing the PayPal links on these live feeds. So I'll just click that back to you on the email as well and just respond accordingly. There we go. Lovely. Right, if you're watching right now, you fancy a DJ drop, you fancy a character link, shout-outs, voiceovers, anything you want, I'll happily do those. So what I'm doing is shout-outs, so you can screen grab them for £3. For a fiver, I'm doing 15 words, dry line. And for a tenner, I'm doing mixed IDs, DJ drops, mixed sweepers, that kind of thing as well. We just had a Santa ID drop, thanks to Stephen Palmer. This is what the Santa ID drop sounds like. Let me just change my settings so you can hear it. So...
You're listening to Non-Stop Christmas Tunes with Steve Palmer. Ho, ho, ho!
Right, can you hear me now? Fingers crossed you can hear me. I'm just selecting OK, and hopefully that... Yes! Oh, thank goodness for that. WhatsApp completely corrupted my audio because it said, do you want to use microphone? And then it took control. Right, lovely. We're on the air for another 30 minutes before 1 o'clock. I am going to end this feed. Currently 6 people watching this. If you're watching this on playback and you want me to do your voiceover, a liner, let me know. Thank you, Stephen, by the way, for your payment. Thank you so much indeed. I really appreciate that, Stephen. I did, Stephen, a Santa ID, Santa drop a few moments ago. If you would like me to do that, then please let me know in the chat down the side. DJ drops, liners, station imaging, I'll do that, not a problem. Thank you, Stephen, appreciated. I'll just respond on the email now to Stephen to say thank you so much indeed. Thank you. Oh, thank you. My computer. Bane of my life at the moment. There we go. Click on there, and then click on there. Right, so if you're watching right now and you want me to drop something, yes, you are back. Thank you, Holly Mae Violin. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. And hello to you. Thank you. I'm just going to say hello back to you. There we go. Right, so if you're watching right now and you've not yet commented in the chat, then please do comment in the chat. Tell me that you're watching. We've been on the air for 62 minutes right now. If you are watching back this live feed and you want me to do some voiceovers for you, dry liners, DJ drops, gaming channel, whatever it is, let me know by dropping us an email via my website, which is chrismarsdenvo.com. That's chrismarsdenvo.com. Drop us a message via the website and I'll happily do you DJ drops, etc. during the week. If you want me to do them for the next live, so I'm going to start to do a couple of these regularly, then let me know and I'll bank it up ready for the next one. I really enjoyed I Am Watching, says Holly. Thank you so much indeed, Holly, and hello to you. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. So if you're watching right now, I know there's a couple of people actually watching. So if you are watching right now, then please let me know in the chat. If you want to voice you something, perhaps it's a channel intro, a character drop for your gaming channel, perhaps it's podcasting, whatever you can do, I will do it for you. I did a Santa ID for Stephen, which I will attempt to change my settings over again. Hang on. Okay, so this was the ID that I did for Stephen Palmer.
You're listening to Non-Stop Christmas Tunes with Steve Palmer.
So I voiced that, and then I mixed it down, and then I mastered it as well, all live on the channel feed. So if you want to do something like that for you, then please let me know in the chat. Shout outs for you to screen grab a £3, £5 for a dry line of up to 15 words. And if you fancy a sweeper, imaging, music, or SFX behind it, I'll do that for £10. The PayPal links are in my channel description. Or if you want me to drop it into the channel link, I will do. Into the chat. I'll do that right now, actually. So let me just click on my say hi as Santa. Do you want me to say hi as Santa? For a shout-out fee? I could do that. Anyway, yeah, I could. Yeah, I mean, plenty of people are watching right now, but everyone's just like quiet and watching in the background. Yeah, as I say, let me just drop these into the channel chat. Where's my next one? Let me just find my next one. 6 people watching right now. Hello to you. Don't go away. Make yourself known in my chat. Make yourself known. Just in the chat, if you've got chat activated, let me know. If you're obviously watching this on the big screen, it's hard to chat if you're on like Sky Glass or something like that. But if you're on the app or perhaps you're on your desktop computer, just say hello in the chat and I'll say hello back to you. It'd be really nice to know who is watching. I mean, sure, but I was trying to get people who are watching to show themselves to say hi. Yes, I understand that now, reading back the message. Let me just have a quick look. Everyone's so shy. I know. They'll dip in and then they'll dip out again, and whatever, People are people. People are people. Barbra Streisand, isn't it? Let me just have a quick look on my channel for the links. So if I copy the 15-word line, I've already done that. So that's a 15-word line. So that is my link. I'm gonna have to. Where can I? I'll tell you what. I'll open up a separate tab to pop these into the chat. Excuse me. A separate tab chat. As I say, my computer's really, really slow at the moment. Unbelievably slow. Click on there. Brilliant, lovely. Right, that's going to work now. So I can click on there and paste into the chat as soon as it starts. Oh my gosh. This is so slow at the moment. And laggy. I'll eventually put this into the chat. This is the 15... There we go. Click on there. That is the 15-word dry line for £5. No, it's not. That's a shout out. Oh my gosh. Shout out for £3. There you go. And then my other one, which was that. Pop that into the chat. And that is 15-word dry line. I must remember to do this to begin with, to be honest. And then this one here is mixed. Can't spell. Mixed ID with SFX or music. There we go. All in the chat for you now. So if you fancy that, then great. Let me just swap over to here and swap over my account to that. Lovely. Now I'm back on Facebook over there, and I'm back on my Voiceover Studio channel here. Right. If you're watching this back, by the way, on playback, there's a lot to go through. A heck of a lot to go through. I've pretty much said everything that I've been doing over the past year, what I've been doing recently as well. Have I left radio? I'm taking a break. I've been on the radio since 1991, so you too would get tired. So, yeah, I'm just taking a little bit of a break, but not doing a break from voiceover, certainly not doing a break from my singing, certainly not taking a break from doing production or anything else, and certainly not taking a break from life right now. So, yeah, it's been interesting over the past couple of months now. My final radio broadcast was on the 29th of September, and it was... I thought it was going to be a really hard broadcast, but I found it quite an easy one. It wasn't very tearful. It wasn't filled with regret. It was just a weird feeling doing that final show. It really was, knowing that was going to be my final radio show. Maybe for a while. But knowing full well that I was going to go back into broadcasting, but TV broadcasting, which was like the following Monday. So I do TikTok broadcasting, shopping channel for the Dustpan and Brush store. I'm loving it. The people are fantastic, and it's a new way of broadcasting. I mean, look at this right now. I'm broadcasting and talking to you right now as you're watching this, and it's just a new a new way of broadcasting, isn't it? You know, a lot more people are on social media. They're doing a lot more of this, and so I thought, do you know what? I'm going to mix my broadcasting along with my job, which is voiceover and production and commercials and all that. So this is what I'm doing right now. So if you notice on the screen, it says follow PayPal link for shout-outs, character drops, voiceovers. So if you want any of those doing, I've popped them into the chat. So if you want any DJ drops, station imaging, that kind of thing, then pop it into the chat. I've just frozen for a couple of seconds, so I am laggy now. So yeah, I'm laggy. Excellent, because I do believe that some people are streaming this in the house and using the Wi-Fi. So there we go. So that's why I'm laggy. Yeah, I'm laggy in and out at the moment. Right. So if I can, I will swap over to my 5G. Which, if I can do that, I'll do this over here. Because I don't like being laggy at all. Can I swap over while I'm here? I will disconnect myself if I do that. Right, so if my daughter's watching this on the big screen, can you stop watching it on the big screen? Because I'm going to be quite laggy. And just watch it, if you can, on your own 4G, if you can. So, yeah, because I'm sticking and I'm being really, really laggy at the moment, and I don't like being laggy because it was a really good feed up till a few moments ago. So my frames per minute are jumping up and down. Right, so daughter, if you're watching this, please stop streaming on the big screen, and if you can maybe watch something else, or just turn the TV off for the moment, because our Wi-Fi is not the greatest in the kingdom come. So yeah, a lot more people are joining us as well. So if I can't swap onto. Can I swap onto? Not watching on the big screen. Okay, right. I may have to just swap over. There we go. Yeah, she's just left, and that means I'm not laggy. I'm still laggy. Maybe I can swap to my 5G on my computer. How can I do that? I've been watching for ages. Let me just see if I can change my settings over to 5G without interrupting the stream. Let's have a quick look on my settings. As I say, my computer is really, really slow at the moment. Let's have a quick look. Internet and Wi-Fi connection. Can I move on to a different connection whilst I'm still on here? I've got 90 minutes left anyway, but let me see if I can swap over my network. Is it letting me do that? Can I swap over to a different internet connection? Is there one available? No, there isn't. Right, that's great. Marvellous. Right, well, I'll just have to be laggy for the final moments of my live feed, or I will just I'll commit to ending the live feed right now, and next time I set it up, it'll go to the other bits. Right, yeah, I'm going to have to do that because I don't like being laggy. I certainly don't like being this slow as it's dropping down in frame rate all the time. Right, okay, do you know what? I'm going to end the feed. It's been, do you know what? I've really enjoyed the live feed so far. It's been fantastic. So thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. And what's happening here with my things over here? I've just gone off the screen for a second. What's happening? Oh my gosh, I've just interrupted my... It's gone all over the place. What's going off? Oh, I can't even end my live stream. Hang on, just 1 second. Pop that up there. Pop that over there. There we go. Honestly. Right, I'm going to end my live feed by pushing stop streaming. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching this back. Really appreciate it. And until the next one, I'll let you know when the next one is. Until then, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.